And now it's time for a bonus video. So I'm going to tell you about nightlife. Sadly, I can't really tell you what's good and what's bad because I haven't really experienced very much of it at all. I've just found it as I'm wandering and looking around. And if I was to go down this way, which we're going to take a few steps to start, that gets us to the SNR. If you're American, you know what Costco is. SNR is the same thing, like a membership, wholesale, you know, grocery and all that stuff. And off to the left side, across from that SNR, a bunch of carinderia and some laundry, for what that's worth. But then we're going to take this right-hand turn by the Medicus building, and I can't seem to find a street name for what this is. But the first thing we're going to come to so there's half a dozen, 8, 9, 10 different like resto bars inside of here. None of the spaces I'm about to show you look like much during the daytime, but once the lights come up at night and the live music starts right there, I mean, it's a mess right now, but at night this place fills up. Under construction. Some of it's under construction, so this is one stop for you. They have security here at the door once the sun goes down. You don't have to pay an entrance fee. Smallville. Okay, come visit our friends here. And now we're walking away. Check this out. It's a Korean convenience store with a massive selection of noodles, like instant noodles on the wall. This place is open till like midnight, I think. There's always a bunch of people there. Okay, now as we come out, because you're gonna need snacks to get through a night of partying here. The District 21 Hotel and the Fig Tree Hotel, but we're gonna head across the busy main street. And that technically is Smallville as soon as you get across. You have a whole series of restaurants, some Korean, steaks, seafood. All right, we got across. That's the Westland Gateway Complex. Check this out, the Bundakan Car Wash. Yeah, as soon as the sun goes down, see that? They're getting ready. This becomes a bar with a bunch of tables, people sitting out here having drinks all night long. Well, late into the evening. They just finished renovating this Space Out Cafe and Bar, seating outside. Now a decent landmark for this line right here is the Tatoys. Everybody says it's fantastic food. It's a little too expensive for me, so I haven't eaten there, I can't say. But you've got, at the end of the line, the Safe House, not open yet. It's one of those, it's another complex with like 10 different resto bars inside. Yeah, lights aren't even on yet. I mean, it doesn't even kick off for a while. This, the Sugabahan, and they'll have a live band playing in there, and then like tarps come up once it's dark outside that you can't even see inside, but I've walked in just to see, and it's like full of people when they have bands. Okay, those are those last two open bars we looked at. Come down the street a little further, the Straw Hat Resto Bar. I've got to stay away because the music is already loud. They've got billiards tables inside, plus outdoor seating, a whole upstairs that looks down on the billiards area. That gets pretty full, actually. So this is like it's kind of an L-shaped, and that's the Sita Hotel and the McDonald's. So I think you can kind of understand where we're at. We're gonna take a left towards the river. We're walking away from the McDonald's and the roundabout into the heart of Smallville, and you will pass by Christie's 70s, 80s, 90s karaoke. And once it gets dark outside, you will hear the music coming out. So I'm trying to get this done, this documentary, before all the music starts, because then the whole thing is ruined with copyright. So now, and you can see it better if I do it this way. So this one's titled Riverside Strip. That's the Go Lounge Bistro. Live music every single night. Most of the stuff in this area stays open till at least 1:30 or 2:30 in the evening, depending on night of the week. Now check it out. The music is going to be really loud. Seats are pretty full, but if you're not into drinking or anything, you've got a coffee shop with outdoor seating right here, and then in the courtyard right back, they'll sometimes have like a quieter set of live music going, and then if you keep going towards the river, there's a big 7-Eleven. It gets quieter as you go to the river, but if you keep going, there is across from the boardwalk, which we talked about in my guide to Iloilo video, there are people sitting out there having drinks, but it's super chill, super mellow. There's one on the corner opposite that where people are out, but not all night long. It's the MO2 live music until late. Nobody in there just yet, that's fine. But it can be a good time in there. Loud music, good music, like popular American 80s, 90s, early 2000s. That's the Alicia Special Bachoy, and we'll go back in there. So in this complex, there's lots of bistro, cafe that are serving lunch and dinner, but also they get the music. There's karaoke in this one up here. Actually, they kind of all have karaoke going, but people sitting out drinking till late in the evening. A bingo parlor, a dance club, 80s, 90s downstairs. Upstairs is a comedy club, but more dance club. I mean, so like later in the evening, in a few hours, there's no parking spots, and there's all these security guards like trying to keep the traffic flowing because there's so many cars. So many people are coming to this part of the city for nightlife. Well, the music is already going, but there's nobody sitting out yet. This is the Go Mart convenience store where people start or finish the evening. So the great thing about that spot is loud, but not unbearably loud like some of the other places. And you get the breeze coming through, so it's really nice. And the prices, these might be the best prices in all of town if you're looking to like be out on the town and watching people. So you're getting like store-bought prices on the Red Horse and the lager, and you can even get bottles of Tanduay and snacks, and you can even get these 2-liter on ice. So it's right next to the West Town Motel, and that MO2 is just right on the other side. So now we will head out to the main highway for our next destination to look at. So we just came out away from the main highway, opposite Smallville. That is the Gaisano Capital Mall, Times Square. And inside, like back in the back, it's really quiet in terms of how much traffic is coming through here for shopping. But there's a grocery store, great prices, a department store, great prices. There's a 7-Eleven, there's this big buffet restaurant that I can't remember the price, but I remember thinking like that it was a huge spread that looked delicious for a great price. Times Square. So from there, we'll come to this bridge here, and off to our right-hand side is the Cubics Park. You can access it this way or cross the bridge, take a right, access it that way. So nice kind of intimate romantic lighting along that diversion canal, benches everywhere, lots of young folks just sitting out there late into the evening. Let's go take a look at the Cubics Park. Walkways on both sides of the diversion canal, so there are stairwells that go down. Once it opens up and turns into the party, I don't think you can access from the middle. I think they close it off, but you can still be out here hanging out into the night. So the party hasn't even started yet. Sign says G Park. but the maps say Cubics Park. A bunch of storage containers stacked lengthwise, perpendicular to each other, so it's like 2 stories. This turns into quite a party, and everywhere throughout, there's little closed off air-conditioned areas with pool tables. Maybe you can see that. Oh, here we go. Unoccupied. That one's occupied. And then there's signs up. Strict rules. You vomit in here or get into a fight, you are going to pay dearly for it. So it is a very respectful and well-behaved place, actually. I'm getting a chance to do all this before the crowds come in. So there really is a lot of seating. Everywhere you go, you're within arm's reach of a bar. You know, so they sell mixed drinks, cocktails, the beers, buckets of beers on ice. It's all available here. And this place stays open till 5 in the morning. Okay, just to drive the point home, this is where we came from. They are definitely getting ready. The music just turned on up front, so I gotta make my leave. Again, 2nd floor, there's billiards tables everywhere, and then so you got the main corridors on both sides, and then 2 side corridors on both sides. But what happens, so just in a little while, once it starts jamming, they'll have police and security on this side and the back side, and they frisk everybody down. So no funny business. There is a citywide ordinance in Iloilo that's a no smoking. Sometimes there are smoking areas. I don't even know if they have them here. I think they let you vape in here. But if that's something you're gonna struggle with, the 7-Elevens sell nicotine pouches that you can go totally smokeless. And let's head back towards SM City. I got another one to show you. Okay, for location and bearing, that is the SM Commercial Building, the pedestrian walking flyover to the SM City Mall. So there's Plazuela Numero Uno. Well, it's just Plazuela and Plazuela Dos. Behind those buildings, you got to walk through. But they've got this huge courtyard that's very nicely lit up. Sometimes they have calmer live music going on in the courtyard. There is security at every entry point, but that's a great spot if you want quiet, back away from the traffic, but just pleasant music. You know, you got a bunch of people, you want long tables to be able to talk, have some wine, whatever. That's where you want to go for that. Okay, we're going across the pedestrian bridge. Traffic gets pretty busy for several hours, morning and evening, all around Iloilo on their main artery routes. And we're headed on the SM side of the road, just up past the mall, but before that hotel up the road. Whoa, maybe you can see, maybe you can't. SM City Mall, right back there. The walkway to it. Come up this. Got some street food going. Fresh fruit. This gigantic restaurant, Pedro Bulalohan. Oh, you can get anything here. And it begins. A little bit of a sari-sari carinderia, but then now you're landing in the Jesus crust from Boracay, a pizza. See, nothing has even started yet. The Iloilo Q Club pool. There's a gym across the street, the Skyhawk Resto Bar. Pedro's Resto Bar. The Dawn, 2 stories of a resto bar. Oh, this is so great because they haven't turned the music on yet. The party hasn't even started yet. A bunch of billiards tables. Another, the Juan Bar and Restaurant. But if you get hungry and you don't want the street food, got this K-Spice Cafe and the Foxtail, which is actually bar and a kitchen cafe. If you're from this city, let me know if there are hotspot areas that I've just completely dropped the ball and missed out on covering for myself for future visits, but also anybody else that's gonna fish through the comments for your tips. Thanks for coming along on the journey. We'll see you in the next one. Here is your super bonus. If you've made it this far in the video, that is the pedestrian walking flyover bridge to SM City Mall. This is the Injap Tower with the 7-Eleven. Later in the evening, I think they made them close all down because it was blocking traffic, but there was all this street food out here where as the mall closes at 10 o'clock at night, all of the employees are walking out here to catch jeepneys so they would eat. And now all of a sudden, all these shops are open. But check this out. There's this secret little stairway. And I asked because I saw locals coming down and out of here. And they're like, oh, it goes to some stores. So if you feel like an adventure and you just follow, don't worry, you won't get in trouble. You're just gonna get a lot of stares because I think I might be the first foreigner to have walked through here. But you can take this secret passageway into the neighborhood. Boom, Carinderia. Little small sari-sari store operations. And the barbecues are going to be firing up here soon. So a little it's just a sidewalk tour into the neighborhood. It's a little more legit. Oh, there we go. There's the smoke coming out. A big pecho inasal. They told me last night it was 120 pesos for them to throw it on the grill for you. The Harem Disco House. Have no idea what goes on inside there, but that sure sounds like a good time. And that brings us right back towards SM City.